This presentation is about breathing and how to use deep breathing to help you heal from depression and anxiety. Practicing deep breathing is very important for your physical and mental health. As babies, we breathe fully and deeply, but our lifestyle today and the stressful work environment we live in have conditioned most of us to restricted shallow breathing. Under tension, we tend to breathe shallowly and from the upper chest. When we're relaxed, we breathe more deeply and from the abdomen. It is very difficult to be tense and to breathe from the abdomen at the same time. Shallow breathing undermines our health. It reduces our vitality. It increases our stresses, emotional and mental stresses, and it reduces the effectiveness of our immune system. Deep breathing basically kind of creates a balance, a healthy balance between carbon dioxide and oxygen in the bloodstream. With shallow, rapid breathing, it disturbs this balance and makes the carbon dioxide concentration in the blood decreases sharply. As a result, the arteries in the body, including the carotid artery going to the brain, constricts. And when this happens, regardless of how much concentration of oxygen in the blood, the body kind of experiences a shortage of oxygen. The lack of oxygen switches on the sympathetic nervous system. It's our fight or flight reflex, which makes us irritable, anxious, and tense. It also decreases our ability to think clearly and puts us at the mercy of obsessive thoughts. The lack of carbon dioxide in the bloodstream causes us to causes some physical symptoms. It makes the heart beats faster and harder, and also it causes because of the restriction of the blood vessels in the brain, it causes some physical symptoms, something like feeling dizziness, disorientation, even a sense of unreality or separation from the body. Shallow rapid breathing may lead to hyperventilation, and hyperventilation has impact physical and mental. Mentally, it magnifies our conflicts and our psychological problems, and also it is strictly bound up to our anxieties, apprehensions, and fears. Hyperventilation causes some physical symptoms such as rapid heartbeat. It causes dizziness, it causes tingly sensation in the body, and these symptoms are similar to those of panic attack, to the point they are really indistinguishable. So some people hyperventilate, they see the symptoms, and they interpret it as a developing panic attack. And either they kind of react to it by some mental statements that saying, oh, what's happening to me? I'm losing control, and they really panic. Or it can contribute to a panic attack that's ongoing panic attack. And when this happens, it enhances the symptoms, and it contributes to the panic attack by aggravating the physical sensations. So when a person hyperventilates, they either can go into panic attack, or they can curtail it by recognizing the symptoms of the physical symptoms, the physical sensations, recognizing it as hyperventilation, and they can curtail it by deep breathing. So if you can deep breathe, you don't go from hyperventilation into a panic attack. You just stop it there and you don't panic. The cure for hyperventilation, conventionally, we breathe in a paper bag. And when you breathe in a paper bag, you're basically breathing in the carbon dioxide. So you're bringing your balance of carbon dioxide and the oxygen back into your blood. Equally effective is deep breathing. If you breathe deeply, you can overcome your hyperventilation. Number one, it stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, which calms the body and the mind. Number two, it helps you overcome your anxieties, and it improves your mood. It helps all your body functions physically, and it helps you to concentrate more, to better fitness, better physical fitness, and to increase your energy. Breathing was designed basically from the nose, and there are many reasons for that. When you breathe from the nose, number one, you remove any dust or harmful material that can be injurious to the lungs. You're preparing the air for the lungs, whether it is by warming it or humidifying it. And most importantly, when you breathe from the mouth, what happens is that we tend to take large volumes of air when you inhale or exhale quickly. And as a result, we kind of hyperventilate. So breathing from the nose helps us to be able to breathe properly and to kind of have the correct balance of oxygen and the carbon dioxide in the bloodstream. We'll try to practice deep breathing together. So before we start, I'd like you to feel your breathing. Just taking breath, normal breath, and see how is your breathing shallow or deep? Is it coming from the abdomen or from the upper chest? Is it fast or slow? So just let's try that and see how our breathing is. What I would like you to do is basically put your hand, one in your chest like this, and the other one in your abdomen, on your abdomen, and just take a normal breath. Look down and see how your hand, when you take a normal breath, how is your breathing? Which hand does it move? It moves first. Is it the lower hand or the upper hand? If your hand, the lower hand moves first, it means you're breathing from the belly. So it is important for us to breathe from the belly, because that's what deep breathing is, and moving the breathing from the upper chest to the belly or the diaphragm. And the way you do it, you exhale, exhale, 4, 5 counts, then stop, 1, 2, then inhale, 1, 2, and repeat the cycle. And when you exhale, your abdomen contracts, goes inside. When you inhale, your abdomen expands. And that's how the process in deep breathing. And if you would practice deep breathing regularly for some time, whenever you have time, just practice it. It becomes a habit. That your breathing becomes deeper, and the deeper breathing means you'll be more relaxed, you'll be less anxious, and that's really important. So the second exercise is relaxation. And basically, sometimes you feel tense. You're going to a meeting, you're going to an interview, you're going to give a presentation like myself trying to do now. So you need to relax. And it is very, very easy to relax. What you do, when you sigh, you exhale, and the way we do the relaxation is basically you focus on the exhalation process. You exhale, and as long as you can, and then you stop, and then the inhalation will take care of itself. So just be aware of your exhalation and make it as long as you can, and then you stop, and then you breathe in again. And the breathe in will take care of itself. When you do that, you basically stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, which makes your body relax and calm. The third exercise is when you're working at the office or in front of something that requires visual concentration. Usually when we focus on or lock our eyes on something for a long time, we tend to tense our face muscles. And as a result, our breathing starts becoming shallow. So when you're working in front of a computer or something that requires you kind of visual concentration, just take your eyes off what you're doing. Be aware of the muscles of your face, and every 10-15 minutes, take a deep breath, and doing that, you will have more energy, be able to concentrate, be able to do much better work than you're doing. And with this, we have completed the presentation about breathing. And as you see, the one thing we would like you to leave with is that when you feel tense, just go to your breathing and see how you're doing with breathing. Breathe deeply, and you'll be fine. Thank you very much for listening.